Good morning. Today is Tuesday. All you would have seen so far is me walking this morning. Well, Sebastian and I walking. We've been doing our walks every morning instead of in the afternoon because it's been so hot. I did just do my hair. I'm about to put my earrings in, and they're Ana Luisa, and they sent me some more pieces. So, and to mention those, let me put these in. Apologies for starting with this, but it's kind of relevant because this is when I put in all of my earrings, but literally every single earring except for this one that goes in this cartilage piercing, I guess, is Ana Luisa. So yes, I do take out every single earring before going to bed except for my doth and then this flat up here. These are from Studs. Those are different, not Ana Luisa. But otherwise I take everything out. I used to sleep with a lot of my earrings, but now since I wear like the style I like with earrings, that can be uncomfortable. Plus it's like just to clean them out, it gets gross. But they did send me a couple of new pieces, which is really nice. This video is going up on Father's Day and unfortunately they don't have men's jewelry. Sebastian's always asking and I'm like, no, they don't. Like technically it could be used for men if you have like your ears pierced, or some of the necklaces if you're comfortable with like more dainty jewelry, I suppose. Same with the bracelets, but otherwise it's like targeted toward women. But I got these little bow earrings. They're so cute. And then I got these little, they came in the little boxes. Got these, oops, little baby hoops, like chunkier hoops. They also have a big, let me take this off and maybe it will focus. They have a larger version of these, but I think I'm gonna wear both of these today along with my favorites, the chunky hearts. Y'all know I love these. Am I sweating? I'm not. Okay. So I'm gonna put these babies in my third. Should I do third or second? No, let's do second and try putting the bows in the third and see what that looks like. I usually don't get flat earrings, not flat, like stud earrings anymore, just because I love hoops or hoops with a charm. Oh my god, that's so cute. I want it to like be spaced out enough, or I could put it in the second. Let's put the heart earrings in. They do have silver jewelry, by the way, if that's your thing, but I very much prefer gold. I'll have to try a different order next time, but this is still good for now. So that's the little stack there. Very cute. But yeah, y'all know I love Ana Luisa. This necklace never comes off of me except when I get my massages. This is the one I've had the longest. I think this is my first piece of jewelry from Ana Luisa, and I've worn it everywhere. I've never replaced it. It is the Ina, I-N-A, and it's like the herringbone style. They also have a mini one, so it's like the same length I believe, but much thinner, and it's really pretty. My sister has that one, but I have worn this to the beach with all the sunscreen. I have beat this thing to death. I am honestly so surprised that it still looks like this. I was wearing like the other chain one, but decided the other day I took it off and just wanted to go back to wearing like this one necklace. I also want to get a gold chain for the eye that's not Ana Luisa, but I haven't been able to wear that because the chain broke and I want to buy a new chain, but like in solid gold. So just waiting for that. So per usual, do not spend money if you are not planning on spending money, but if you're shopping for gifts, shopping for yourself, you want to buy jewelry anyway, like it's something you were going to do, I do highly recommend Ana Luisa. I will have link down below. They pretty regularly run sales, so it'll be like buy 3, save 30%, or buy 2, save 20%, that type of thing. Right now when I just looked, it said buy 2, get a free gift, but they're probably gonna have a sale coming up within the next few weeks because 4th of July and that type of thing. So thank you to Ana Luisa for the new little pieces. Now I'm all set for the day, except I need to put on my rings. Sebastian says not to wear my ring around the house, but I like to wear it. So I do have the silicone rings. I have this white one, and then I have 4 others. They're in my office. They're like different shades of blue, and I think I have a gray one. And this is what I wear to the gym. And I don't know if you're supposed to wear the, like, if it's normal for ladies to wear these when they're just engaged, but I prefer to. The other thing too is when we came back from California, I went to the gym. I was pet sitting for my sister, and she lives in a different city than I do. So the gym I was going to was different than the one I typically go to, but I was like driving out there each day. And I had just ordered these, and so I didn't have them with me. And that gym is just, I don't like it. The men there are just very forward, and I had a couple approach me and like, oh, are you single? Like, it really pissed me off, the way that they approach me. I am fine with talking to men, obviously, like I'm not gonna be rude. And the other day Sebastian told me a story of how he like stopped a woman at the gym, and the first thing she said to him, it wasn't gonna be about anything, but the first thing she said to him was, I have a boyfriend. And I just think that's so embarrassing. Like, why? I understand that women feel the need to protect themselves in that way, but I don't do that. You don't, just because somebody is trying to talk to you about something or ask a question, it doesn't mean they're hitting on you. So that's why, like, I will always conversate with somebody, man or woman, and you don't just jump to that. And even if they are hitting on you, you can still say that after they ask. But just saying that right away, it just made me laugh that he told me the story of it. And I was like, wow, that's silly. But anyways, I'm hoping that this will continue to deter men from speaking to me. I don't mind speaking to men, but if it's just to hit on me, like, yeah, y'all get the idea. About to go downstairs now. I need to show you the ball that I got for Honey because, whoa, the lighting is, wow, that's crazy. I'm about to make my coffee, which is exciting. I have a video to edit and then a couple of client calls today, but gotta get my video done and uploaded. Okay, hold on, we have to show them. It's recording, okay. This moves on its own. The first setting, hold on, moves slowly, and you can take like this fabric color off, but then the second setting, oh, I lost the button. Where'd it go? Hold on, honey. It goes much faster, and she's obsessed. It's gonna shake. If it stays on the floor, it'll bounce around. It'll like literally go across the whole house. So she is obsessed with it, and I just got it in the mail yesterday, and she played with it for like 30 minutes straight and then knocked out. She was like so exhausted from it, and then in the evening I let her play with it again, and same thing. She was just playing with it like non-stop and was exhausted, so that's good. Okay, I am still editing, but laptop is about to die. Got my charger. I am hungry. It's almost 10 a.m. So I'm gonna make my breakfast. It's still been the usual tofu scramble, and it's just so delicious. Also, quick update on sea moss. Hold on, let me eat. I eat a single Brazilian nut every morning. I don't know if y'all know that, but I've done that for quite some time. This mango flavor from Herbal Vineyards is, I think it tastes better than the strawberry. They're both good, but I like this one. After, maybe I did I talk about this? No, I don't think I did. After about 3 weeks of taking it daily, I feel like it caused me some stomach issues, but I was doing maybe like a tablespoon and a half. So now all I do, also Sebastian takes it as well. It seems to be helping with his digestion. So all I do is like a teaspoon, and that doesn't seem to cause issues. So I'm hoping I'm still getting at least some of the immunity boosting benefits from it. So I think I will continue to purchase, but that's the amount that I'm gonna take, and I'm just gonna do 1 jar at a time. Like this expires Sunday, but I doubt that, like it should be fine, you know? Plus Sebastian's taking it, and I think I'll continue to purchase, but just one tub at a time since I'm doing less. Still having to buy tomatoes from the grocery store, but I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks, I don't need to, like starting over the next couple of weeks. There are tomatoes in the garden, but they're not ripe yet. So like they're not even close. Also peppers have been growing, but one of them, like I swear all that I bought were bell peppers. So one of them though is growing kind of like a pepperoncini. That's what it looks like. And I'm like, what? Where did that come from? Okay, video is all edited. It's currently exporting. So I'm gonna go upstairs. Just took my vitamins, but what time is it? It's almost 11:30. And I'm gonna just go sit at my desk and like get things ready. I have a client call at 12. This is a new client and it's a deep dive session, so 2 hours. Okay, I gotta put y'all down. Just finished client call. It went so well. Ooh, they cut the grass. Beautiful. Let me go let Honey out. We have to like open our gate, open the fence if we want them to cut the grass, and then I can't let Honey out during that time. Hey girl. Honey, they did it. Check it out. Party. I guess I'll give y'all a garden update, but as I make my way out there, this was a 2-hour call, and I just love when people are like satisfied with what like my ideas with money. She was like, you're my person. I think you're my person. And just to hear how helpful what we did it's just so cool. I freaking love being a coach, a financial coach. Like, anyways, I'm sorry. I just get really excited. Anytime I get off of a call, I get kind of hype. It's like not an adrenaline rush, like a high, I suppose. And yeah, I just always feel really like happy and elated, which is a good thing. But here's a garden update. There's Honey in the grass. So this is what I was talking about with the tomatoes. We have some coming in. Looks like we got one changing color. I do need to trim up a few things here. This one's kind of taking over. This is supposed to be, I need to just rip these out, I guess, but I feel sad. Like, it's lettuce, but I, for some reason, feel scared to eat it because it's from last year. I might just rip it out. Like, it's not supposed to be growing like this, you know? I feel bad though. And this one's supposed to be a big boy tomato. I am hoping it will grow. Take that off. Zucchini is here. This is an anthill, by the way. So as long as they're not on the plant, I'm fine with it. But I don't know, because apparently it can aerate the soil. No zucchini yet. Another tomato plant. Oh my gosh! I didn't even see this. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Is there any others? How cool. Another tomato plant. I don't know if these are, I think it's Roma. I don't know. Zucchini here. Anything? I don't think so. Cutie honey bunny. You want to show your belly? Belly rub. You happy? Okay. Basil is doing good. I actually picked quite a bit of this over the weekend because I made a salad with a bunch of basil in it. And then we have the peppers, which those don't have any. This is the one I was talking about, where, like, I swear all that I bought were bell peppers. Like, what is this? Maybe something was mislabeled, or will it? I don't even know what that is. Nothing here. But we have some flowers. Nothing there. This one has one coming in. See, why is it shaped like this? I don't know. Spinach, I don't know. That one's doing well at the end there, but flowers, doing good. Those sunflowers I planted the other week, that's what all of those are. This one didn't grow, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully they come in. That's doing well. The only thing that's not working here is this lavender. It's basically a lost cause. We have mint, which I don't know why it's growing like this. Whatever, going toward the sun or something. Some flowers. What are these called? Petunias. I saw somebody's comment that I need to fertilize them if I want them to last all summer. So I'll show you what I'm doing for that in just a bit. And then this is gross. It's rained so much. I told y'all I want to move this though. I don't want this here. Alright. Hopefully that will grow. And this is a weed. So that's the garden update. Now, let's let her stay out there. You want to come in? Come on. As for fertilizing, I was thinking to do like the banana peel. You put banana peel in a jar of water, let it sit there for some time, and then use that water in the whatever plant. But Sebastian has been keeping all of his eggs and rinsing them out. So these are all empty, but I gotta like grind them up. There's a ton here, and we did this last year. It helped tremendously in the garden. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm getting ready for the gym. I need to cut my hair, trim my hair, because it's just so long. Like I want it to be long. Keep it this way, but it's just heavy. And now I like my ponytail up here, but it like starts falling as I work out, and I'm still using the wavy top to curl my hair. You see how it did? Like, this is the only piece that held the curl. Everything else, it's just like, that annoys me so much. I think it's the tool though, to be honest, not my hair, because if I curl my hair with my wand, that it will hold, but now I just have, like, I want all of it to look like that. And it did this morning. So I'm doing a little blue on blue action. I gotta brush my teeth. Lotion. It's about to storm. Yet again. I'm telling y'all, it will not stop. It was already raining, what, I think it was last night. Just thought it would be a clear day today, but no. It's about to storm. This is the next week. Every day, storm. It's so dark in here, but it should be fine. I've been reading False Witness by Karen Slaughter. I think this is my 3rd week reading this book, and I want a DNF. Like, I'm not even halfway. Like, I want to know what happens, but it's just not keeping my attention. And there's some parts that are like, whoa, you know, but then, I don't know, it's been a bummer. And I know I have not been reading as much as I typically do because of like planning the wedding stuff. I don't know that I even like talked about that. I guess this is my first vlog since that one, which is kind of crazy. Last week I posted my closet clean out and I haven't vlogged since like otherwise. So I didn't even realize that. But ever since like getting back, kind of have been planning that, and a lot of my attention has gone to that just because once I start something, I kind of, you know, focus in on that. But even if I'm busy, I still usually read a lot, and I'm gonna bring it with me though in case I do cardio at the gym. I'm not gonna bring my camera, so I'm not gonna film. Maybe I'll get clips, but on my phone, I don't know. All right, my boys. I become like fixated on certain phrases or words depending on things happening. So for some time, I've mentioned this before, but I'm back home, obviously, by the way. Just came back from the gym, had my protein shake, fed Honey, took a shower. My hair's honestly pretty sweaty, so I just put it up in a bun. But I've mentioned this before, but Sebastian and I really like to watch Papa Meat. He is so funny. Sometimes his videos are hit or miss more recently. Like, we haven't really been liking them as much, but usually he is just so funny. And he, at the beginning of his videos, goes, "How you doing? How you doing?" So that was just constantly in my head for like weeks. And now Sebastian had watched the Nelk Boys, which I personally do not like them. Like, they're entertaining for sure. Like, Sebastian will put it on and I will watch it, you know. I wouldn't choose to watch it, but if it's on the TV and I'm down there, I'm watching it. But Kyle, the main guy, always is like, "All right, my boys," and like, it's just so silly to me. And so it just, I was like low-key making fun of him for being like saying it like that. And now it's just in my head, my boys, you know. It won't go away. So I have about 15 minutes till my client call. However, one quick thing I'm gonna do, we're going to a Yankees game in Truist Parking in July. I'm gonna book that right now. Okay, so I had a really great training session. This week is deload week through the Ladders program with Kelly Matthews. So it's just kind of higher reps, lower weight, and that was the same for yesterday, and today was full body, same with yesterday. I did do some calisthenics work today, just like handstands, some pull-ups. I can put a clip of my probably longest handstand to date. I'll put that up today. I think maybe I'll take, I don't know. It seems like if I take a week off and then come back to it, I do a lot better. This week it didn't feel strong or confident with my handstands and I was getting frustrated, but I can feel the difference in my body, like as far as understanding how it works and my form. And the main thing is you really have to suck in your tummy. Like, it hurts. I don't know how other people do it, but I suck in so hard that it's like flexing my tummy. That's how hard I'm sucking in. Like, you're trying to look skinny. That's the goal. Not to look skinny, but that's what you should imagine is like trying to suck in your belly to look skinny. And it just takes so much thought, and then making sure my shoulders are tight and all these types of things. So yeah, just a lot to think about. And for whatever reason, I was just like in my head for a lot of today. I also have a fear of falling, so I know that I need to get away from the wall, but underneath me is hard floor, so I really just I would prefer some sort of mat or something to fall into. So yeah, I get scared, and I know I need to back away from the wall more and just get over that fear of falling, otherwise I'm not going to get it, but I'm not ready for it. So we'll see, but it's been still fun. It's been fun still, is what I should say. I also need to book parking for the airport for our trip next month. So yeah, I'm gonna review my client spreadsheets and then have this call from 7:30 till 8:30. Session complete. I changed shirts because I just don't want to. I was wearing like a regular shirt. These are my sleeping shirts. But can you tell? You can't. You cannot tell on the camera. It is so. Like, how can I show you? I don't think I'll be able to. It's so yellow, which is always so scary to me. Like, doesn't that mean like a really bad storm or a tornado or something? It's just a yellow hue. Look, does this show? I don't know. It's just yellow. Honey bunny. Honey bunny. You want your toy? What are you doing? Hey y'all, it's a few days later. It's Friday, and I just got home from getting my windows tinted, which is I feel like the lighting has even changed in here. Let me take a photo first of all of. I didn't film an outro for this video, so this is gonna be it, but I wanted to show y'all my car. I do think I paid a lot. I know that when I give my finance update on my finance channel, people are gonna freak out about it, but you know, I'm the one paying for it. I went to a place that has really good reviews. They were really awesome and helpful. I also learned today that most cars with tints are illegally tinted. Like, it's crazy. I just had no clue. So I ended up, the options are 70, which is basically no tint, then 55. I got 55 on my windshield, which is technically illegal. And then after that is 35. The legal limit, from my understanding, in the state of Georgia is like 32%. So there was 35, but that really wouldn't have offered any sort of like privacy. Like, you can still see into the window. So I was like, let's go to 20. And that's pretty dark. I'll show you here in a bit. And then below that is, or like above that, I guess, is 5, which is the darkest that they can go. That's like practically blackout. You can't see anything. I'm not willing to do that. But yeah, as I was driving home, I was like looking at all the cars. I'm like, oh dang, everybody has like a 20. And now I can see where people have the 5s. Like, I see 5s all the time, especially in the city we live in here, or like into Atlanta. And I don't think it's going to be a problem, you know? So I think it's well worth the money. And I also got, so I was just going to do like the basic film, but I ended up stepping it up one because I think that it like blocks the heat in addition to the tint. So that's going to be, even on this drive, me sitting in this car right now, typically I would be like practically dying, but I can feel the difference on the drive home. During this time of day, it's like 2 p.m. Usually the sun is beaming in and like blasting on my thighs, and like it is through the windshield, but the heat difference is crazy. And that's what the main problem was with driving in the summer. Like the heat, the sun coming in, and just, it sits, even if the AC is on, it's on your body, and I will literally drip sweat even if the AC is on. And y'all know I'm a sweaty gal. So I think it's worth it, and you know, cost per use is my thought on it. I also have the money saved in like my car maintenance sinking fund, so it's not like I'm having to cash flow this. And I'm gonna be driving my car. I drive it almost every day, and I think it's worth it. So I went to Top Tint in Decatur, if anybody's in Georgia. So you can, I paid $7.50. That includes a tip. This is the second, like the ceramic film that blocks the heat out. So, okay, let me show you. So I'll put up the before pictures and get out and show you the afters. So, it might be kind of hard to tell. He said to leave the car out, but here's the after. You see how it's like from certain angles you can't really even see into the car? Like that. Love it. That took a total of 4 hours. I actually got so much work done. I finished like all of the back end stuff of my, it's kind of hard to explain without going into detail, but a whole bunch of work I got done, edited a video, and I realized that I probably should go to like a coffee shop or the library a couple of times a week so I can get into focus mode, because I always do work best when I'm in like, sorry, there's like a hair on the lens, but I always work best when I'm at like a waiting room or just somewhere where I know that I won't get distracted, because there's other people around me and I don't want to, like, if I'm doing work in public, you know? Where at home, it's like, oh, let me grab my phone real quick, or something pops up and I get distracted. So yeah, that took a while, longer than expected, and I have only had a protein shake and coffee today, and it's 2 p.m., so I need to go eat. It's Friday, and this weekend, I think I'm going to film this weekend, because there's a couple of exciting things happening. Oh, one other thing about the car tint. It smells weird. It smells like the glue. So that was starting to hurt my head. I had to put the windows down a little bit on the way home, which was fine. He said I could put the windows down, but the smell does, I hope that goes away. And yeah, he did say to leave it outside for a couple of days for as like long as possible. Obviously I'll put it in at night. Gonna go to the gym later. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next week.